Whoa!
Kombu.
Sukiyaki.
Yeah.
Already finished, right?
Yeah, already finished.
Look at that marbling. Wow.
Wow.
Itadakimasu. Ooh. Hi Tomodachis!
Hello,
Hi,
Tomodachis.
Welcome back to Tomodachi Table. And as you can see, we're somewhere else today. We're at Jingi's house.
Jingi house.
Jingi house.
And you might remember this location from our food battle quite a few months ago.
Yeah,
But
I was defeated.
yes. But today we're here peacefully. We're not going to do a battle. We're going to make Ehomaki because it's Setsubun, or the changing of season. And in Japan, we eat a big fat sushi. And if you want to see more experiments like this or more Japanese cooking, feel free to give us a like and subscribe. And yeah, let's get on with it.
This is sukiyaki.
Oh, sukiyaki.
Yeah.
Already finished, right?
Yeah, already finished.
We're going to get the other ingredients and make a side dish. So we're going to take some of this leftover vegetables and we're going to repurpose it into a new dish. And what we're going to do is do a stir fry. So we're going to use some chilies, the leftover vegetables, and this is shoyu koji. So this is soy sauce before it's filtered. It still has the mold that creates the soy sauce inside. So let's take a look. Ooh.
What's how the smell? Soy sauce?
Oh, very soy sauce. Ooh. Cut these, and this will add a little bit of spice. A couple of spoonfuls in there. Okay.
Oh, the kitchen is speaking now.
It's telling me that the heat is already quite high in the pan, so that's good. We can add our vegetables. Ah, nice sound.
Toss it. Toss it.
Toss it?
Toss it.
Oh, okay. No, it wasn't happy that I was tossing
Yes,
it.
the kitchen.
Throw in our chilies. So just a couple of spoons, because this is quite salty. We're going to add a little bit of dashi, white dashi. Just a small spoonful. And lastly, we're going to add some kokuto, so some Okinawa sugar, brown sugar. Just for a little bit of sweetness. We're done. This is our first side dish. Wow, look how glistening and shiny it is.
Side dish.
Yes. So we are putting a piece of kombu into our rice.
So what we call rishiri kombu. The name of kombu.
So the kelp has a lot of natural MSG.
Oh, MSG.
So it'll give our rice a lot of umami, I think.
Oh.
Covered.
And now we wait. So let's prepare our ingredients. So this is maguro, or tuna, that's been soaking in a mixture of koji, maguro, on the kitchen paper and dry it off a little bit. Lengthwise like this. Smooth motions when you're cutting fish. And wow.
Oh. But it reminds me of koji wagyu beef.
Actually, yes, the inside looks like it.
Guga food experiments last time.
Feel free to check that video out on the cooking playlist if you want. Now we're going to prepare our carrots and cucumbers. And these will add a nice crunch to our roll. And these are a bit thick, so let's cut them in half. And our cucumbers, just slice them down on the diagonal. Right, next we're going to cut our hanpen. This is a light fish cake. Very springy, very bouncy. So we're going to cut it about the same size. Kelp and tofu. Cut those into the same size. So thinly. And we can add the strips in little bunches to our ehomaki. There we go. Nice and thinly sliced kombu.
Right. Lastly, shrimp.
Shrimp! Okay, very easy. We just want to cut the tails off because they're hard. And cut these in half. There we go. Alright, so our rice has been done and it's been sitting for about 10 minutes just to steam and fluff up. So let's take a look. Whoa!
Ah, kombu.
Looks really nice and
Nice.
fluffy and shiny. What we're going to do now is we're going to let it cool a little bit, mix it with some vinegar, sugar, and salt, and make our sushi rice. So now we're going to prepare our sushi rice, and the three components are salt, sugar, and vinegar. And today's vinegar is Sangoku Sushisu, and it is from Hiroshima Prefecture.
Wow.
So it comes in this beautiful bottle. But if you're making this by yourself at home, it's basically equal parts vinegar and sugar, and a little bit of salt to taste. And then we're going to mix it into the rice. And now what Jingi is doing is he's putting the rice into a wide pot. That way it cools a little bit so we don't have to roll with really, really hot rice. And to make our sushi rice, we're just going to pour a little bit of our vinegar mixture over the top. Because we wanted to use cutting motions like this to not destroy the rice grains. And we want everything to become really nice and shiny. Before we wrap our sushi, we want to toast our nori sheets very lightly. Now it's time for us to make our sushi. So we have our toasted nori sheets. We want to check. We want to use the shiny side at the bottom, like so. And we're going to spread a layer of rice on top.
So today we're gonna make 2 different types of Ehomaki.
Yes, so first is the traditional one. And we're just going to spread it out nice and thin. Okay, so for our fillings today, we have salmon roe, shrimp, kelp, tofu, hampen, which is a fish cake, maguro, tuna, nagaimo, carrot, and cucumber. We're just going to lay our ingredients. We just want a little bit as an accent. We want to keep the fillings from moving and wrap it around like so. Then we squeeze, roll, squeeze, roll, roll, squeeze, roll, squeeze, roll, 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 and I think we're okay. And ta-da!
Okay,
We have
Ehomaki
our-
completes.
Very fat. We have to eat one by ourselves.
So
Yeah.
Jingi, what's this?
Which is called hidagyu.
Look at that marbling. Wow.
Wow. Nice.
True.
Oh, nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful texture.
Oh,
Yeah.
That marbling, right?
Yeah,
nice
lovely.
marbling.
And now we're gonna put
Into
Oh.
our broth.
into broth.
Oh, bit by bit.
Changing color. Right. Wow. So let's trim up this beef so we can get some strips. Perfect. Something like this so we can easily wrap it in our sushi later. Next one we're going to make is a beef one. This is just a regular sushi. It's not going to be a ehomaki. Spread our rice out nice and thin. Okay, beef strips. So we're going to add a little bit of our koji soy sauce on top of the beef. Just for a little bit of extra salt. Spread that out on top. And that's the inside. And we're going to cut this one open later. All right, everyone, we've made all of our ehomaki. Yay. And as per Japanese tradition, we have to eat this in silence while facing the lucky direction. And we cannot cut it while we eat. So we have to eat the whole thing at once.
And the lucky direction this time is south-southeast.
Which is just off the camera line over here.
Over there.
So, are you guys ready?
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I want. Okay, everyone have it.
Let's do it.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
All right, and next we're gonna try our beef and kimchi sushi.
Yes.
So,
Right.
itadakimasu.
Yes.
Ooh,
Whoa. Whoa.
the kimchi and the beef.
Tasty.
Good combination.
Oh. So delicious.
That's a really good combination.
Yeah.
Oh, more.
うまっ。
Yeah, うまいなこれ。So hida beef is very nice.
Yes, very famous. So eating that ehomaki is actually really, really filling. So we're gonna enjoy the rest of the evening slowly with our other side dishes that we prepared. So if you want to join us for more Japanese culture, feel free to give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you later.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye.